All right, let's talk about the best team in Aether Spark, the Goblin Rocketeers. So each of the teams fills sort of a racing trope. We have the bug monster trucks. We have the 80s car horror. We have the Aether Rangers, which I'll talk about tomorrow, who are the speed racer team. Like, we have a lot of racing tropes. The Goblin Rocketeers are the only ones that are actually what people have sort of complained about with the set, in that they are the wacky racers. I don't think that's a bad thing. I grew up watching Wacky Racers reruns in the 90s, and I genuinely love these guys. They are from an unnamed plane where they worship the Boost God, all caps, Boost God, and they believe going fast is the best, and that the worst thing that they could do is come to a stop like the dead stop deity. They've got a sort of punk aesthetic, and they also are frequently in the trans flag colors with, the blue, pink, and white. Big reason I love them is because we finally see the return after like 8 years of my favorite character in Magic, Doretti, and he finally gets us time to shine in the spotlight of a main story. You better believe I got the foil version of this card. I love it so much. Now, for those of you who don't know who Doretti is, he is a goblin from the plane of Fiora, that's conspiracy, and he was injured in an experiment where he lost the use of his legs. But it ignited his Planeswalker spark, and turns out he's actually happier away from the constant conspiring of things happening on Fiora, where he was sort of mocked among the people at the Academy at High Poliano. And he's gotten his revenge on them because after he was supposedly dead, many of them plagiarized his ideas and sold them as his own, the stuff they used to laugh at him for. But basically, he invented modern artifice on that plane. And he possibly regrets a little bit teaching these Goblin Rocketeers a little more artifice. Also, Draconautics. I love it. The best Goblin cards are sort of tongue-in-cheek or mean different things than what's actually happening. And Draconautics Engineer is a Dragon Rider. We also got some new Pete Venters art, which is always great. They all have names like Kill Switch, Speed Bump, Redshift. And there are some larger varieties in addition to the small ones. Yes, Magic has Bugbears. They're on a few planes. But genuinely, how could you not love this? Embrace the whimsy in your life, okay? But genuinely, I love the idea of a whole society of goblins that has like a higher technological prowess. And they use it to build the most dangerous possible race cars they could. And they love every second of it. Sort of one of my favorite tropes in this set is that Doretti keeps trying to teach them, like, safety, and they keep ignoring him. Their symbol is this little mouth. You can see it in the middle of the box, but it's also sort of on Redshift's bandana on his alternate art, and you can see it sort of painted onto some of the vehicles. There's not much on Redshift. He just partnered up with Doretti to do this race. And that's the Goblin Rocketeers. I love them.